Faithbook is a way for women to grow in faith by getting better acquainted with other women and learning more about the scriptures.
It is networking, it is connecting with the other women in the church, it is learning about the Bible and applying it to your daily life. It is connecting and having friendships with other women in the church, maybe that you know and want to know better, or people that you don't know at all. It's multi-generational, so it will connect you in a way, kind of the way Facebook connects people, so that you can really shore up your faith and your friendship and your life.
We meet once a week and we hear a lesson that I'll present where people understand more about the history and the context of the scripture, and then we think together about how it applies to our daily lives, and I'll share some stories, and then people break into small groups where they get to know other people and talk about how the scripture shapes their own lives. So it has both the component of a total group where they hear a lesson, and then the small group where they get acquainted with other people and talk more intimately. It's different from all the Bible studies that we're currently offering at church because in Faithbook there's no homework, and women are really busy and they don't have time for homework in the midst of everything else they have on their plate, and so this gives them a chance to come in, get some nurturance for their own soul, and then go back to whatever busy things they have to do the rest of the day.
I think it is an avenue into the life of the church that is not intimidating, it is approachable, it is very doable in the life of a busy woman in today's world.
You're going to hear the scripture and the background of the scripture, why the scripture made it into the scriptures in the first place, and then how it has a timeless message. And it'll be kind of a combination between a Bible study and a sermon there, in that it'll have some real life application and won't just be abstract learning.
One of the very best things about Faithbook is that Carla 80 is giving her time to this class. She is the kind of teacher that is charismatic and approachable and likable, and people have so much respect for her. And I don't know about you, but I want to know what my ministers think. And I want to know how they apply the Bible to their lives. And I want to know the insights they have into particular verses or stories in the Bible. And Carla's going to do that in this class.
The scriptures for October and November are the same scriptures that Dr. Miles will preach on Sunday. And they're almost always Matthew. There are a couple of weeks when we're going to do one of the letters like Corinthians or Thessalonians, but most of them are from Matthew.
We're hoping that intimacy will come and that it will become the kind of event that you just can't miss, because you want to know what Carla's going to say. You want to know how the people in your small group are doing. You want to know how the people in the larger group are doing.
I think the draw is that it has the appeal of a small group, but it also has the content of a larger group. I think most people find Bible studies disappointing because either it's all head and no heart, or it's all sharing but you don't really learn anything. And I think the good thing about Faithbook is it has both head and heart in it, and it's also only an hour, so it's not hugely time consuming, but it's still very enriching. Faithbook is a great chance to invite people to come with you, because you can invite somebody who's not a member of the church. We already have lots of people who have signed up for Faithbook and have invited friends who are members of other churches, or who aren't members of a church, or who are members of our church but not currently participating in any small groups. I think it's a great way to invite people